Once again, Rafael Anaya from the Anaya Group, and I have the privilege to be here with a good friend and a great guy, the GM of Little Tijuana. Introduce yourself if you don't mind.
My name is James Robinson. I'm the general manager at Little Tijuana here in Newark, New Jersey.
So James, let me ask you something. Let's break the ice. 1 year in the business.
Yep.
Do you have any chance of any idea how successful was going to be?
No idea.
No idea, correct?
No idea it would be this massive of an entity, of a destination. I didn't think it would be like this.
Amazing. I know the Anaya Group came in 6 months ago, and it was such a big difference in terms of what we have done. So tell me some of the key elements of what we created or how we help.
The biggest thing, my takeaway is manpower. Helping everybody understand that me being the restaurant person, him coming in as a second restaurateur, understanding how the restaurant works and understanding what we do and what we need to do in order to be successful. That's probably the biggest thing, is just putting people in place and the manpower.
Absolutely. What do you think about the brand? Like, I know that there's a vision behind Little Tijuana. So what do you think, how we help somehow creating the brand of who you are now? Or how we give a little extra here and there?
So many avenues. From helping us establish the Uber Eats to pushing the button to get us to open brunch, definitely helping us get our Google score higher, our Yelp reviews and of that nature, allowing people to understand who we are and what we want to bring to Newark and hopefully to the rest of America. Really give us an identity on what we do as far as service goes.
Great. Do you want guests to see Little Tijuana as a restaurant, as a lounge, as a destination place? What should be the expectations?
It's an experience.
As an experience,
it's
correct?
An experience. You can pick whatever experience you want. You want to have dinner? You have dinner. You want to come for a supper club? Come to the supper club. You want to have hookah with your friends on night out? We're the destination to be.
That's great.
Experience.
That's amazing. Tell me about the menu itself. Tell me a little bit about the drinks. Like, what have been some of the key factors of those items?
It varies. The food, our birria nachos and birria tacos are probably our biggest sellers. If you like seafood, our fresh whole fish, which is fried, is amazing. And we didn't take a traditional route. We took a contemporary route when we did our menu. So I think it really hits the demographic with us being a destination location.
Sure.
And our drinks are exactly what they are, their signature. Our cocktails are like none other. They're handcrafted, they're made with fresh juices and fresh mixes, and you can't get that ambiance anywhere else.
Great. Tell me about the training. We did a lot of training.
A lot.
There was a lot of intense training. Tell me about how was the process behind. How do we make staff believe in what we're doing?
I think the culture of consistently doing it allows it to make it a part of their natural nature. To say, listen, we have to have these meetings in order to be successful. Not just for the managers, it's been a crazy success for us, but for the staff, it's just reassurance to let them know the things that they need to do and to give them the uplift and motivation that they need.
Who would you recommend and why any restaurant should have a consulting company? Do you think it's something that is necessary in this industry now?
I think that it is. I think a lot of people think that they can open a restaurant or have a restaurant without the experience, not knowing what it takes to do the work behind it. And I think it's very pivotal to have somebody with the experience come in and say, listen, these are things that you need to do in order to be successful because these are restaurant standards.
Absolutely.
And I think that's what you help bring to the table.
I know that you did a lot. You're a great numbers guy. Mm-hmm. So what are recommendations you can give to anybody when it comes to, okay, we should follow these terms in terms of financials? What is your humble opinion about that?
Less is more.
Less is more.
Less is more. Less is always more. Every dollar counts. Every dollar counts.
Last but not least, tell me about your background. You've been in the industry for a long time too.
Yes, I've been in the industry. It'll be 17 years in August. Starting my career in 2005 with TGI Fridays as a server. I worked my way up to hospitality manager, service manager, AGM general manager. Worked in concept like Darden for Longhorn Steakhouse as a GM and an AGM there, to Outback Beer Bar and Grill, to a couple different locations, from private winery that I managed to most recently director of operations at the Manor, which is a large banquet facility here in New Jersey.
Great. Any recommendations for anybody that wants to get into the industry? Any server that wants to be a successful server? Anybody that wants to be a bartender?
You have to like people. If you don't like people, it's not the industry for you. And be prepared to have some monkey wrenches thrown into every single day. And you gotta want to have fun. If you don't like having fun, it's not the industry for you.
Any lesson that everybody should learn after COVID-19, because sometimes we take it for granted?
Oh, the biggest take back from that: drink more.
James, my pleasure.
Pleasure's mine, brother.
6 months of an amazing journey.
Yes.
And I'm sure there will be many, many more.
Yes.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you, Anaya Group.
Take care. Great
Good?
job. Excellent.
Good.